I made the decision. The buck stops with me. I took the consensus opinion. The consensus opinion was that, in fact, it would not occur, if it occurred, until later in the year. So it was my decision.
Good evening, Black people and all allies fighting for Black liberation, Black prosperity, and Black joy. I'm Nayyera Haq, in for Charles Blow. Welcome to Prime. Now, President Biden addressed the nation for the second time this week, giving the country yet another update on what's happening in Afghanistan. This time, President Biden was joined by Vice President Kamala Harris and Secretary of State Tony Blinken. Biden promised that no American trying to flee Afghanistan will be left behind.
But let me be clear. Any American who wants to come home, we will get you home. We made clear to the Taliban that any attack on our forces or disruption of our operations at the airport will be met with swift and forceful response. There'll be plenty of time to criticize and second guess when this operation is over. But now, I'm focused on getting this job done.
Well, he said 13,000 people have been evacuated since last Saturday, about 18,000 since July. He also said the United States will expand air bases to expedite evacuation flights. But questions remain on accountability as heart-wrenching scenes like this one outside Kabul's airport showing a baby being passed over a barbed wire wall to a Marine. This illustrates the desperation the Afghan people are facing as they try to flee their country. Now, all of this comes after years of generals telling a different story. John Sopko, the Special Inspector General for Afghanistan Reconstruction, speaking out for more than a decade, he said, as part of a government agency that was sounding the alarm about ghost soldiers and corruption to really anyone who would listen. This is what he told NPR this week. He said, for the last 10 years, we have known the Afghan security forces' capabilities and sustainment. All the signs have been there, and the fact the Afghan National Defense Forces could not fight on their own should not have been a surprise to anyone. And joining me now to discuss this is former Navy intelligence officer and editor-at-large at Newsweek, Naveed Jamali. Naveed, Congress has known about this for quite some time. In fact, they have gotten irregular reports and updates from generals as well as Inspector General reports. So who dropped the ball?
Oh, the list is long, but what I can tell you is the ball was dropped long before President Biden took office, right? This has been something. One perfect example is the visa program known as the SIV program, which was supposed to allow our partners who served, Afghan partners who helped our forces in Afghanistan to apply for a special visa to come to the United States. The backlog before the collapse of the government was somewhere between 18 to 20,000. It was a 1 to 2 year backlog. This has been going on since, the SIV program was put into place into 2009. This has been going on forever. So the signs, not just that this was a paper tiger, the Afghan army, but the fact that there were a huge amount of Afghans who had helped us, who were looking to leave, even before the collapse, who were waiting to get out of that country. This really isn't a surprise, unfortunately.
When you talk about that backlog, I want to put some details around that. There was a reporter that verified to the State Department that 20 people on the ground over the course of 20 years had helped her in her reporting. One of those people in the last 8 years actually got a call and then got their paperwork verified to come through. The rest still stuck in the pipeline. So when President Biden talks about expediting the process now, in a country where the government no longer exists and the Taliban has taken control, what is actually possible for the United States to get done?
So you're absolutely right. And if we talk about the process before the collapse, to give you an idea, this was an incredibly bureaucratic process. I have friends that have helped their Afghan interpreters get out. And if it wasn't for them being native English speakers, understanding bureaucratic process, these people would have never gotten out. Now that the Afghan government has collapsed, you saw the images of babies being handed over the wall. We have lists of people that are supposed to be evacuated. They're supposed to come with us. We don't know who's coming there. It is chaos. So an orderly withdrawal, an orderly evacuation of those people, just by the virtue of like having a list and having names that have been vetted, we don't know. We're learning tonight that Bahrain is now allowing refugees to come to their country, but we still, like, they're literally filling up planes and taking off. They're not necessarily worried about who's getting on there and vetting it to the degree that the program would have done. So at this point, it's really about just getting people out. And that undermines this process that's been going on since 2009. And it's just, again, this is not, Biden inherited this. This predates his administration by many, many years.
I wish it was even that black and white, because we know that the State Department is literally giving papers to people to try to get through Taliban checkpoints, right? And to get their way through and say, look, I'm allowed to go to the U.S. Now, that also, to me, sounds like you were giving people papers that will put a target on their head. And yet, on the other side, we're seeing photos of planes filled beyond capacity, trying to get people to other countries. Qatar, country, an ally where we have a military base, said we can't take any more people. And now the United States has opened up its Air Force base in Germany. We are seeing allies like Germany and the United Kingdom question the United States' credibility because of this. They are now speaking out publicly about that. But President Biden said he doesn't see that this is just a matter of things settling down. What's your take?
Look, it's hard to spin this and say that this is anything but a disaster, right? We have to be honest about that. The fact is that there are people that we're counting on getting out of that country, that served us, that deserve our help. And because of the fact that the Afghan government collapsed in such a unpredicted speed, I mean, I think it even surprised the Taliban, those plans have evaporated. And the reality is that, as you said, it's just filling up those planes literally with bodies. Whoever is there, they're not going to let a plane take off until it's literally filled to the brim, because they want to get as many people out. But they don't necessarily know who's at the airport. They don't know the people that are supposed to be going out and where they are. And it's just chaos. They don't necessarily, we're hearing reports of U.S. forces going outside to some level of the airport to collect people. But the reality is that we have no idea about the list of people that are supposed to have been evacuated and if they're actually ever going to be evacuated. It's really whoever just shows up at the airport. And you're right, the Taliban isn't necessarily going to let people who are supposed to get to the airport. So it's a huge problem. It's a humanitarian crisis, and it's something that we should have known was coming. And we have to own it. And we're absolutely right. I think we are going to lose credibility in the international space. And, someone in the future who's going to help us is going to have to wonder if our word is actually good. And that's very, very dangerous in the long run.
Mm-hmm. When you talk about credibility, that also, connects for me to accountability. So President Biden did say the buck stops with him, and he's, pushing forward as commander-in-chief to try to get people out. But Congress is also supposed to have oversight of our wars. The generals are supposed to be aware of the intelligence on the ground. What is Congress's responsibility in this, knowing that they accepted at face value the briefings that generals gave that all was going fine with the war?
Well, look, Congress has the power of the purse. They kept approving the budget. They kept allowing the authority to use military force, which is this post 9/11 creation that allows the military essentially to strike at non-state actors, terrorists who were responsible to September 11th, and it then expanded. Congress has a tremendous amount of oversight. And if it's not the power of the purse, if it's not, calling legislation, it's questioning generals. It's questioning what they're putting forward. The fact is, the collapse of the Afghan government, the Ghani government, in such a short order, you have to wonder, how come no one in Congress, pressed generals for these rosy, predictions that the Afghan government was moving towards a level of self-sufficiency. And I know that the generals will say we wanted to stay there, but the reality is they had no exit plan. And at its core, I think the failure of Congress is also just questioning the military, questioning them whether, their predictions, whether their assessments were based on anything credible. I mean, we now understand that Afghan army evaporated. This is a pretty big deal, and there's evidence that intelligence assessments have supported that. So where were the questions from Congress for the last 20 years? Mm-hmm.
Well, and Naveed, I appreciate you saying this as somebody who not only served in uniform but worked directly in naval intelligence, and you are standing in right now for countless veterans of the Afghanistan war who are saying the same thing, that it was time to draw down and it was time to plan to not be in Afghanistan anymore. Naveed Jamali, thank you for joining me tonight. And the Texas Republican assault on democracy is all but complete. After this break, 2 of the Democrats who fought the good fight. Next on Prime, you're watching BNC.